Alright. Yo, what are you saying, guys? It's Nick. I gotta do this quick because this camera angle is mad. This honestly might just fall over any second now. But yeah, today I'm gonna tell you about the one thing that pretty much just changed my life completely. So the one thing that unlocked everything. It took me from being in second year uni, just completely depressed. Like I was still in bed at like 5 p.m. Didn't see a single reason of getting out of bed. And to now actually just enjoying my life day to day, like progressing towards the life I want, actually just trying to create the life I want, and things are going pretty good, so it's a pretty big difference. And yeah, it just comes down to this one graph that I'm gonna just draw for you real quick. So basically there's this little sliver here, which is like what you know, and then there's like a bigger chunk here, which is like what you know that you don't know. So you're pretty aware that there's certain topics that you know of, but you know you don't know a lot about. So what you know you don't know. And then there's this absolutely massive chunk here. And this chunk is what you don't know that you don't know. What you don't know that you don't know. Excuse the shitty handwriting, but yeah, so this in this fat chunk here, that's pretty much what changed my life. It was literally just information. And that sounds like a bit, you know, dead advice, just yeah, information sounds like a cop-out, but it genuinely is true. In this huge chunk, like, that changed everything for me, man. And when I was younger, like when I was in second year uni, I was just completely ignorant of the fact that there was actually better information out there, that there was information that I had no idea even existed. I had no idea, like, about anything on that topic, and oh, it's gonna fucking fall. Fuck's sake. Alright, hopefully that's gonna work. Hopefully that doesn't fall down again. Yes, it's some madness trying to get that to work. But anyway, what was I saying? So I was just completely ignorant of the fact that there was just better information out there. Just honestly a better way to live. I had no idea. And yeah, we live in the best time right now that you can learn from the most successful people online. You can learn from incredible people. There's like the best books ever. There's incredible podcasts that you can listen to. And yeah, I just never did any of that. And like these successful guys, these guys who write in these books, like they think completely differently to normal people. And yeah, just completely differently. And that's what you got to do, man. You got to change the thoughts you're having, because your thoughts create your whole life. Like the way you think consistently day to day is going to create your whole life, and you can map it out. So like the thoughts you have affect like the beliefs that you have, and then the beliefs you have affect the options you perceive to be available to you, and then all the options you perceive to be available to you affect all the decisions you make in your life, and then decisions you make is obviously all the actions you take in your life, and then all the actions you take just creates your whole life. Your life is literally just the sum of every action you've ever taken. And yeah, it's a pretty difficult thing to hear, but honestly, you're completely responsible for your life, 100% of it. Now, obviously, there's some, you know, brutal things that can happen to people, and obviously that's really sad and that sucks. But 95%, 99% of your life is all you're doing. It's just the sum of all your actions, and you honestly have to realize that to take control of your own life. But yeah, it all starts up here, man. It all starts with the thoughts you think in day to day, because that's going to affect your actions, and yeah, your actions create your life, man. But yeah, what was I saying? So if you're taking in, what was I saying? Yeah, so if you want to change the thoughts that you have day to day, if you want to change the way you think, it's not some genetic factor, it's nothing like that. It's just the information that you take in day to day, right? If you're taking in shit information day to day, all you take in is social media, the news, just negativity, like just a bunch of bullshit. You know, what you're going to get out? You're going to be taking shitty actions, shitty decisions, and then your life is going to reflect of that. But if you're actually taking in good information, you're reading books, you're listening to people who, you know, who have the life you want. Like, listen to the people who have the life you want. Like, yeah, like whatever you want, go find the person who's doing it, has it, or, you know, is living the way you want, and listen to him, man. So yeah, just change the person, change the information you take in. It's just like gym, like when you got to take in good protein to actually, you know, build muscle. Same with your brain, like feed your brain with actual useful, constructive information instead of just going on shit social media and just like feeding your brain with shit, to be honest. Like, it just doesn't help in any way. It makes your life worse. And yeah, now we're living in the best time ever. Like, we're so lucky. I mean, there's kind of a balance to it, right? Once you start learning about, you know, your dopamine baseline and how your brain just shouldn't really be, your brain just isn't evolved to be working this modern time, and all this cheap dopamine's fucking you up. And once you start learning about nutrition properly, like, people just don't know anything about food, and just there's so much shit to learn that can just change your life. And yeah, what was I trying to say? So yeah, we're living like the best time right now. We have great information at the click of a button. Like, you can learn from whoever you want. There's incredible podcasts, books, videos. You can just get mentored literally through a screen. Like, it's crazy. Like, before, you would just never have access to these people ever, and now you just get it through a YouTube video, which is insane. But yeah, man, that's literally the main thing for the video. Just change the information you take in. If you're just taking in shitty information from social media and nothing constructive, then yeah, change that, man. Especially if you really hate your life right now, that's actually a good place to be. Weirdly, honestly, hating your life is a great thing, because there's so much drive in that. There's so much energy in that to fix it, if you use it in the right way, that is. If you actually don't just feel sorry about yourself. And that's what I did a lot. There's so many times that I've just felt sorry about my circumstances, sorry about my situation, and yeah, that changes nothing, man, because in the end, no one's coming to save you. You're completely responsible for your life, and you got to make the changes. So once you can reframe yourself and actually start using the fact that you hate your life as a driver and fuel, there's a lot of energy in that. And it's so much better hating your life than being in that middle zone of, you know, my life is kind of shit, but it's also not that bad that I won't take any action. So yeah, man, change the information you take in. Doesn't have to be from me, I don't care. Honestly, listen to whoever you think, listen to whoever has the life you want. That's who you should be listening to. And yeah, apart from that, all good. If you like the video, share your feedback in the comments, what you think. Give me a subscribe if you want more. I'm going to be posting every Sunday or just once a week consistently, so you'll be hearing a lot more from me. But yeah, cheers guys, hopefully that helped.